Well, this is the first episode called Off the Cut. Quite simply, that is exactly what it is. When I stop at little villages, I'll go for a walk into the village and show you what's there. I will show the little shops and what pubs are there and things like that. I'm probably not going to go into most of them, so I cannot give you any foresight of what to expect, but I will show you what is available. At the moment, I'm moored up in Braunston, and I'm just taking a walk up into Braunston village. Let's go and see what we can find. Up over this bridge should take us up into the village of Braunston. I shall be heading that way later on today. Up this footpath should take me up into the top part of the village, I believe. I have walked it before, many years ago. The last time I came up this footpath was probably 16, 17 years ago, if not more. It's amazing how one remembers it. It's still as steep as I thought it was. I may be getting old, but I still don't have to stop halfway up and take a rest. Out of the wind a bit now. It's sheltered by this. Look at the blossom. A view back down the hill. That's quite a steep one. I'm now up into the top part of the village on the high street. I need the post office, so that's where I'm walking to. Here's Braunston Community Cafe and the famous butchers. I might have to get some on the way back. Walking back down the high street. And I didn't go quite all the way up to the end. Right up the end there's a pub called the Wheat Sheaf, and also there's Braunston Friar, the fish and chip shop. But I didn't need to go that far. There's nothing I needed. I went to the butcher's. I got one of their famous pork pies, which I shall be having for lunch today. And here's the old bakery. It's a private house nowadays, but it still has the Hover sign up. And here we have the Plough, another pub. Walking straight by. Mind you, it is only 10 AM. As we walk down the high street, here's Braunston Church. The spire's quite famous because if you approach Braunston by canal in any of the directions, you can see it from miles away. You think, oh, we're at Braunston. Half hour later, you might be here. And over the back here, you can see the old windmill. Of course, no sales on it today. It's a private property. Let's take a walk into the church grounds. So, old graveyard here. And anyone that knows me will know that I'm not exactly a religious person, but when I see buildings like this, I think they're absolutely a fantastic accomplishment. The dedication people put in to building these fabulous churches, as an architectural standard, I think they're absolutely wonderful. See up on the clock tower, it says 10:21, 10:22, something like that. Kissing Gate. Called a kissing gate because only one person can fit through at a time. Yes, I called a kissing gate because only one person can fit through at a time. And if you happen to walk through with your girlfriend, she's standing one side and you're standing the other. And when you're halfway through, you have to basically face the other way. So you can lean over the gate and kiss. That's how the story goes anyway. Very windy walking back down. It's a different path to what I come up. And there's a canal side pub you're looking for. There's one over here. It's called the Boat House, I believe now. It's called the Boat House, yes. Last time I was here, it was called the Mill House. And before that, it's been called the Navigation and the Boat Inn and all sorts of other things. But today it's called the Boat House. One day's time it was a hotel as well. I believe now it's just a pub. And here we have yet another kissing gate. I just have one thing missing. A girl's a kiss. Back to the canal. And my boat is the furthest one away. The pathway. Slippery, slidey. Muddy. It rained nearly all day yesterday. Towpath got very wet and muddy. Morning, swans. There she is. Home sweet home. Needs a clean. Warmer day for that.